Right then, on today's Liverpool News Daily, we're going to run the rule over some cracking stories. Liverpool have opened talks for a relegated forward. Then, Oliver Glasner speaks ahead of the Reds' pivotal clash with Crystal Palace. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. The hunt for a dynamic wide man is heating up at Anfield as Arne Slot looks to sharpen his tactical edge for the coming campaign. Following Wolves' unfortunate slide into the Championship, the sensational Matheus Mane has emerged as a cut-price gem available for a steal at roughly £30 million. While rivals like Manchester United and Arsenal are reportedly circling, the Reds appear ready to pounce on this future investment, who already possesses the grit of Premier League experience. In a bold move to outmaneuver the competition, Liverpool officials have already sat down with the Portuguese star's family to discuss a transformative move to Merseyside. Despite Mane being tied down until 2029, the Molineux outfit's desperate need for liquidity has cracked the door wide open for Slot to secure a top-tier asset on surprisingly favorable terms. The prospect of seeing Mane's explosive pace under the lights at Anfield is growing more tangible by the day, signaling a potential masterstroke in this summer's recruitment drive. Do you think Matheus Mane is the perfect heir to the throne in Slot's new-look Liverpool attack, or should the club be looking at more established names? Following that dramatic update on the training ground, the focus now shifts entirely to the hallowed turf of Anfield, where the stakes could not be any higher. The Merseyside air is thick with a mixture of nervous energy and defiant hope as the faithful prepare for a monumental clash against Crystal Palace. Arne Slot's men find themselves in a relentless pursuit of that final, precious ticket to Champions League football, knowing that any slip-up now would be catastrophic. After the euphoria of last week's stunning victory in the Merseyside derby, there is a palpable sense that this squad is finally finding its true identity under the new regime. However, a shadow looms over the selection sheet as an unprecedented injury crisis in the goalkeeping department tests the very foundations of the squad. With Alisson Becker sidelined and now Georgi Mamardashvili suffering a cruel knee injury, the weight of a city falls onto the shoulders of Freddie Woodman. This young shot-stopper is poised to make a baptism of fire debut in the Premier League, stepping into the cauldron of Anfield at its most unforgiving. Whether the lad can summon the composure of a veteran under the bright lights will likely dictate the rhythm of our entire defensive performance tomorrow evening. Across the dugout, Oliver Glasner arrives with the cool, calculated demeanor of a man who has already cracked the code to our recent frustrations. The Austrian tactician has transformed the Eagles into a disciplined, resilient unit that thrives on soaking up pressure before striking with clinical precision. While they will certainly miss the presence of Edin Nketiah, the return of Adam Wharton provides them with a midfield anchor capable of stifling our creative flow. Palace have developed a knack for upsetting the narrative at Anfield, and they clearly believe their tactical blueprint is enough to silence the cop once more. Arne Slot is well aware of the trap being set, yet he remains steadfast in his belief that our attacking fluidity will eventually breach the low block. Cody Gakpo is expected to lead the line with his trademark elegance, searching for the clinical finish that has so often saved us during this frantic run-in. We might also witness a spark of pure genius from the bench in the form of Rio Ngumaha, a talent whose unpredictability could be the key to unlocking a stubborn defense. The tactical chess match between Slot's high-octane football and Glasner's defensive rigor promises to be a fascinating spectacle for every student of the beautiful game. In a massive boost for our defensive stability, Joe Gomez has been cleared to return, offering a veteran presence that is desperately needed alongside our young goalkeeper. His versatility and leadership will be vital in ensuring that we don't fall victim to the counterattacks that Palace have used so effectively in the past. The squad must show an unwavering dedication to the cause, channeling the energy of the supporters to overcome the mental hurdles of our poor record against the London side. This is a moment where legends are forged, and every blade of grass must be fought for if we are to reclaim our place among Europe's elite. As the sun sets over the city tomorrow, this match represents far more than just 3 points in the league table for this historic football club. It is a definitive test of the depth and character within the dressing room, proving whether we have the resilience to survive a season of such immense transition. Victory is the only currency that matters now, and the world will be watching to see if Arne Slot can deliver a masterclass under the most intense scrutiny. The stage is set for a night of high drama, but do you think Freddie Woodman has the mental fortitude to keep a clean sheet on his big debut at Anfield? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Following those seismic shifts in the squad, the spotlight now turns to the very foundation of the Reds' defense as Alisson Becker's future at Anfield hangs in the balance. While Arne Slot prepares to navigate his first major summer transition without stalwarts like Sella and Robertson, reports from Italy suggest our legendary shot-stopper might be tempted by a sensational return to Serie A. Trusted journalist Matteo Moretto has sent shockwaves through the Merseyside faithful by claiming a verbal agreement is already in place between the Brazilian and the Old Lady. However, the power remains firmly in Liverpool's hands, as the club must now decide whether to cash in on their world-class number one or hold firm to a contract that runs until 2027. Fabrizio Romano adds further intrigue to the saga, noting that while Alisson holds a deep affection for Italy, his unwavering respect for the club means any move hinges on upcoming heart-to-heart talks with the gaffer. With the highly rated Georgi Mamardashvili waiting in the wings, the hierarchy faces a delicate balancing act between refreshing the squad and retaining one of the world's finest keepers. It is a narrative that promises to dominate the back pages for weeks, leaving fans wondering if we are witnessing the end of an iconic era or merely a strategic reshuffle under Slot's new regime. Do you believe it is the right time for the Reds to bid farewell to Alisson, or is he simply too vital for Arne Slot's debut season to let go? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool.
See you next time.
See you soon.